Alright, so if you've been a long time fan, meaning that you've been subscribed to this channel for maybe a year or two, then you probably would have noticed a lot of changes to the channel compared to back then. Like, content-wise, the amount of uploads per month, and just the overall vibe of the channel has just changed a lot since when I first started this channel. And while some of those changes have been for the better, some have been not for the better, I guess you could say. So if you know about the start of this channel, you would know that it really started with furries. Like, mainly with a friend recommending me a furry list of furry content to react to, and then that spiraled on to me reacting to furry memes, and then unfortunately it continued on to me playing this game that for a long while was like my most popular thing on the channel, reaching like 100,000 views on a fan game of that game. And for the longest while, it seems like I couldn't escape this grasp of furry content equal popular. Again, I don't have a big problem with furries, though I can't say I'm a fan of them. But even back then, I met a lot of people who were furries and were pretty chill. Heck, some of them are still my friends to this day. But just me making furry content for what seemed like non-stop just wasn't what I wanted for the channel. I want this channel to be more of a gameplay heavy kind of channel. Me making these edited videos about me playing games and trying to provide some entertainment and just overall trying to feel proud of something I made. But for a long while, it was mainly just furry memes and occasional oddities of games I would play. But those videos wouldn't do too well. Bruh. And after a long while of this trend, with a few oddities that would break through, Forsaken finally came in and swept the podium of most popular thing on the channel. And you would think I would be happy about that, and for the most part I was, but I can't say I'm the biggest fan of Forsaken. Like, I know a lot of people in my community love Forsaken, like they play this game a lot, per se. Anyway, Forsaken swept up the most popular thing on the channel, and from then on, I would focus more on gameplay videos, and, well, they do alright, but it was mainly Forsaken that helped it really grow again. But looking at it right now, at the current time of me recording this video, my channel's just overall dropped recently. Like, views are starting to get less than 1,000, and no matter what I do, it just doesn't hit the same anymore. For a while, I had a thumbnail artist who really helped these videos stand out, and I'm still very much appreciated that he did it all for free. But now, you can clearly tell that the vibe of the channel is just different now that he's gone. And also, that the end of an era is approaching, and that era being the end of furries on this channel. Though, I wouldn't say it's fully done, as there's still one loose end I need to wrap up, but it's still very much coming to an end with the direction of this channel. But that's only part of what's going on. The main thing that's going on with this channel is just time, really. Like, I'm not the same teenager in 2023 who had a lot of free time on his hand because he was still in high school and didn't have much going on in his life. Now I'm like 18, about to be 19 in a few weeks, and I literally started college yesterday, and I got like 15 homework assignments I gotta do. I wish I was kidding. I just don't have that same free time anymore. I mean, granted, I only go to at max 2 classes a day, but homework still takes a pretty decent amount of time, and not to mention the fact that the college I go to is like 30 minutes away from my house, meaning that like in total, front and back, that's an hour's worth of drive. So I just don't have as much free time as I normally do, and I'm not sure if it's ever gonna feel the same again. And I'm pretty sure it's become noticeable that my upload schedule has not been the same as it was back then, because back then I could have sworn I would upload a video maybe every 2 to 3 days, and now I'm uploading like every 5 days. So yeah, and part of that is just a little bit of lack of motivation, even though I said it's getting better, and it is getting better, but it's also the lack of video ideas. I know a lot of you have been putting video suggestions in the Discord server, and I've been occasionally looking at them. Like back then, I could come up with a video idea but now I'm struggling to come up with one video idea. Like, maybe it's just because I don't have that same creativity back then, or maybe it was just easier to make content back then, but I'm struggling to come up with video ideas. And I know I could easily go back to the Wheel of Games where I have like freaking 13 more episodes I could make, but that's really all I got at the moment. So needless to say about all of this is that this channel has never been the same anymore. From 2023 to 2025, this channel has gotten a different vibe. Wait, did I just rhyme there? At the end of the day, I'm still proud of this channel and how far it's come, but it just doesn't feel like the same channel anymore. It almost feels like I'm running a different channel at this point. But maybe that's for the better. At least now I can actually shape it into the way I intended it to be. But regardless of how this channel has changed, it will not stop me from making content. I mean, like I said, I may not be able to upload videos as often as I did before, but I still will try to make content whenever I can. And I've been streaming a lot lately. Like, in the past 2 weeks, I've made, like, quite a few streams. So, whenever I have the time, since, you know, I do have some time in between classes for college and other stuff, I will try to stream whenever I can, because even though I may not be the best streamer, big case being my Wi-Fi,
hello, your computer has virus.
I still very much do enjoy streaming, and it definitely seems like some of you guys who watch the streams also enjoy it as well, so that does make me very happy. So this channel changing and me just having less time will not stop this channel completely. It just may be more spread out, I guess you could say. Like I said, I'll still try to do as much streams as I can. I don't go to school on Friday, so I think you might expect me to stream at least every Friday, or at least every Friday that doesn't interrupt me. But yeah, I just wanted to say at the end of the day, this channel may not be the same as it was a few years ago, and while it may feel different, it's still my channel, and I'm glad to call it my own.
No, well, not without help at least, and yes,
All good down there?